All right, so for this week's business breakthrough, we're going to be talking about the lifetime value of a client. Now, this is a huge concept that took me years to find out, to learn about. So if you're just getting started in business, this is a really good number to know. If you've been in business for a while and haven't been tracking this, very, very powerful number to discover in your own business. So basically, what does this mean? This means, what is a client worth to you over the average lifetime of that client relationship with you? So for example, let's say, let's keep it simple. Let's say you're a barber and you're charging $20 for your haircuts, and your client comes in once a month, so that would be 12 times a year, right? And on average, you figure out that your clients stick with you for 4 years. All right, so 20 times 12, what would that be? $240 a year times 4 comes out to be just about $1,000, 960, is that right? 960, let's say, roughly. My math might be off. Derek, you can help me out later on. Okay, but what we've done here is we found out how much is a client or a customer worth to this barber. At $20 a month, 12 times a year, lasts for 4 years, worth just about $1,000. So what does that tell us? It tells us several things. First of all, it tells us if that client comes in as in kind of a snitty mood that day, better not to be snitty back to them, because if you lose out, you could be losing hundreds, if not thousands of dollars in revenue. It also tells you that it gives you an idea of how much you should be willing to spend on marketing and advertising to attract a client. So if you're being really, really cheap and you're only willing to spend $5 or $10 to attract a new customer, or try to attract a new customer, and your customer is actually worth almost $1,000 to you, then you should definitely up your advertising and your marketing investment. Now, learned this when I had my company down in Costa Rica, and when I crunched this number, I figured out that my actual net lifetime value after my expenses were taken out, lifetime value of a client was close to $12,000. My eyes just expanded. I had no idea that they were worth that much to my company. By learning that, I decided to be smart and proactive, and I invested far more money in advertising and marketing than my competitors did, and did everything I could to attract customers and clients to me. I was not cheap. I was the opposite of cheap. I went overboard and just really, really pulled out all the stops to get new customers on board. Because I knew if I invested, let's say, $1,000 to attract a new client, it's still going to come back to me 12-fold. I'm going to make $12,000 on that customer. So figure out your lifetime value of a customer.